See, this is the
testing. All right, cool. Just want to be sure. Don't usually go live, so this is my first time actually well, this is my third time actually going live, so bear with me. I just want to make sure that everything is right. But let me know in the chat if you are able of, or capable of hearing me. Let me see. All right. Alright, so we got a few videos that's going to be lined up for today. What up, though? What is that? High Teak Old Facts. What up, though? But yeah, it's going to be going over about like a few different videos today. Today we're going to be going through at least about 6 different videos. Probably be on here for a couple of hours. I want to get people's perspective on a few things because I'm not dropping regular videos today. I will tomorrow. I had an extremely long day today, so I did want to, get some actual feedback and interact with my community, interact with the entire BSA family. So I appreciate everybody that was stopping in tonight. So let's go ahead and see what this one is about. This one is going to be related to Abba and Preach. Now, this is pertaining to a dude that says fighter can accept he's, a fruit of the looms for banging dudes. Now, I don't know what's the... It's just the title. The title got me going like a little interested to see like what in the world is going on with people today. You know what I'm saying? It's like people just don't want to. Hey man, I keep trying to tell people, y'all see more and more of people who don't want to just admit who they are. All right, people don't really want to admit who they are, what they really believe in, and what they feel. What up, though? What was that? Hey man, make sure y'all talk in that chat because I talk back. I definitely want to get people's interaction. It's, like I said, I don't really go live too often, but I wanted to actually get people's live perspective and get that live interaction, give y'all that chance to be able to interact with me a little bit more. And I know that 8 o'clock around this time period, usually people are a little bit more available. So I wanted to get y'all's perspective and I wanted to see y'all. I miss my family, so let's go ahead and see what in the world has happened today. And let me make sure that all the video, I wanted to make sure that the volume is up too. So y'all let me know if y'all can or cannot hear this. If it's any issues, make sure that y'all let me know, all right?
Sticking you in a geezer is gay. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you got your missus there.
So what are you saying then? I'm gay?
Yeah, that's it. Look it up in dictionary, mate.
You're lucky I'm on crutches, mate.
Well, you're on crutches.
Made you in by now.
You're unlucky, mate.
Look like boys. I won't even know because I won't even.
Hold up, is he mad that he... Wait, what? Did I hear that correctly? Did I hear that? All right, I'm trying to make sure I heard that correctly. Did Dog say Did he say that he was gonna fight him because he put his thing in a man and he's mad that that's considered gay? So he don't know what the... Hold on. He don't know. Am I tripping? We ain't even got 20 seconds into this. I must be tripping. What up, family? Hey, Miss Pamela. Everyone hit the like button. Yeah, you know it. Man, I'm tripping. I must be smoking. I must be high. I gotta be off a gummy or something. This gotta be... What do you gotta look up? What do you have to look up? What?
Sticking your in a geezer, it's gay. I don't care what you say. Don't care if you got your missus there.
So what are you saying then? I'm gay?
Yeah, that's it. Look it up in a dictionary, mate.
You're lucky I'm on crutches, mate.
Wait, you're on crutches.
Made you in by now.
You're unlucky, mate.
Look like boys. I won't even know because I won't even do the interview. I'll fuck off right now. I'm not gay, but I'm being paid to do gay stuff.
We starting off hot. All right. We starting off hot. What in the world?
Listen, motherfucker, I'm not gay. But I can attest there's a little sugar in my thing. I'm diabetic.
What?
You're a little bit gay.
You know what this makes
You not a
me
little bit.
Okay.
You not a little bit. You gay. Like, bro, what? Oh, look. Let's start this off here. It don't matter what you like. If you like, what you do in your bedroom is you. That's cool. If you gay, do you. I don't care. But did Dog really sit here and just go into into a whole he really threatened Dog? I wasn't ready for this. Like he really threatened Dog just because he stuck his Johnson in a Mr. Johnson. I'm tripping. Why doesn't... Am I the only one just tripping off of this? Why does words not have meaning anymore? It just seems like people just don't care about meaning. Like words having meanings. All right, this is going to be some long time periods. Like, all right,
makes me think of this.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
And ain't no problem. It's fine. Like, who cares? Just say, why are you so mad about this? Why are you so mad? Like, you're getting paid to do gay shit, and you're mad at people who are calling you gay.
But you know what kills me? It's like somebody being paid to assassinate someone. Like, I'm not a murderer. It's like, well, just because you get paid,
assassinate people
for money.
Pay.
I'll do it for money, but in my free time, I won't do it. So I'm not a murderer. It's like, well,
you're a murderer.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, in that case, that's actually not okay. But being gay, I don't give a fuck about that.
I mean, it is okay to call yourself a murderer because it's accurate.
That's straight. I just don't.
But it's not okay
now.
to be.
That was the case. How comes I can't do that as a straight guy? How comes I can't?
You're not me. I'm one of a
can't
kind.
get wood.
I'm one of a kind.
I couldn't get wood
because I
look at a guy bent over, and the last thing I want to do is stick my cup his ass. I'll be thinking, how the f can I get out of this situation?
Why is this such a strange concept? Like, bro. I'm so glad I'm bald, bro. I swear to God, I will be losing hair right now. There is no logical way. There is no logical way. Oh my God.
But he doesn't stick his up nobody's ass. He's the one that's getting his dick stuck. It doesn't matter.
Be more straight. She said
such
that.
a geezer that he just.
Whoa! What's going on here?
So for people that are wondering, okay,
there's a.
What
is
that?
The clitoris on the lips is right at the end where the herpes is.
Ugh.
Manipulation. Beta.
Oh my God. All right, bro.
Yo, you want to know? I just realized that one of the gayest things. If you look, please, if you look, there's a mic at the bottom of the screen, but there's. You don't see it in the image.
It's in the picture.
I know, but that's why it looks sus. Because if you get down,
You can sit on it.
hey yo,
I'm not
Hey,
gay.
bro, y'all
yeah.
tripping, bro.
all right.
I hate them.
Oh, yeah,
I
y'all
hate
actually
them.
are getting paid.
I hate
all right.
them.
You know what makes me think of what's that
I
character?
hate
Is it
them,
Wizard
bro.
of Oz? The lion?
I hate
Do you
them.
want to see the side by side of the woman and the lion?
Yes, please.
What up,
Oh my
though?
god.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I nailed it. I fucking nailed it.
Hey, bro.
Fucking nailed it.
Hey. Hey, that's good. That's good. That was very accurate. Like that, like the nose and then the cheeks and. Hey, bro. I hate them. I hate them so good. I hate them. I hate them. Like, I hate them. But it's accurate. I hate them for this. Like, don't you? That's why I hate them for this. I hate them so good. What is wrong with them?
I did.
It's pretty close.
I nailed it.
Shit, it's the eyes, bro.
Oh
It's
my
everything.
God.
God damn.
A shit. And
God damn.
that's what attracts me to him. He's so comfortable in his sexuality.
She's a good girl.
I know he's more straighter than a lot of geezers that I've been with.
There's no
But
point
it's
you
about-
sitting there staring at me. You're not intimidating me, mate.
Thought we sorted this. Listen, you know what that one, mate. Shut
Okay, my girl. Love the man you love. He don't look like he's comfortable with his sexuality.
He's not.
Because being called gay should not make you so upset you want to fight with somebody, and you need to vehemently deny. Someone says you gay, then you shouldn't be
People
gay.
call you gay.
They don't
people
look.
call
He's
you
about to.
gay.
He says he wants to beat up this guy because he said like you.
That you're doing stuff that you're actually doing.
Yeah.
Like, who cares, bro? Even
No, if hold up.
when you're not doing, who cares?
Nah, like if you making false accusations and making some false claims on my name or whatever, and I'm not doing that, yeah, I would want to fight you because you are putting smut on my. You're falsely accusing me. That's one thing I just don't like. I've always had that as a pet peeve. Don't lie on my name. Like, don't lie on me. I swear to God, that's always I will. Cause I come from. I was raised old school. You come by your word is your bond and your name. Your name means something. So if you put some smut on my name, I feel some type of way. It's gonna make me feel some type of way. Outside of that, like you just saying something like, but you get mad because somebody calling you what you is crazy. That's like that. What's that one dude? That JB guy or something like that. Like I think he had admitted. He stated that he thought he was right. He thought he was, but he ended up. He had relations with the dude, and then after that, he didn't end up. He didn't like it. Hey, bro, you already did your thing, bro. So at that point, it's a little hard to. It's gonna be hard to be able to look at you and be like, "Hey, bro, yeah, you ain't. No, you a zest monster, bro. You already there."
Shut your fucking mouth, because I've had enough now. I didn't even have to fucking come here, and I feel like mugging off.
This is what we're gonna have.
Listen, I don't like this. I don't even want to be here. Go on, say something.
Well, I think I've said it, innit?
If you put this out now, it will fucking go off.
Oh yeah. Hey, DJ Sauce, yeah, man. I'm actually gonna be reacting to Gideon and stuff. I'm gonna be doing a video on him tomorrow because there's a whole lot. And dog it's just a bad case, man. I told y'all dog was dangerous. I said that his antics and everything. I caught this a month and a half ago. He's dangerous. Like he's too egotistical. He's one of those egomaniacs. But we'll talk about that on another. We'll talk about that tomorrow. That's going to be some other content. But yeah,
You put this out now, I will
definitely
fucking
gonna
go
talk
off.
about that.
That don't look like comfort with your sexuality or whatever you got going on. Go
yeah,
ahead.
gave us boyfriend.
This is that performative masculinity you were telling me about?
Yes.
Well, the one you end up in jail?
Yes.
This guy's in crutches, and he's about to lose it on somebody, pretend like he's gonna fight while he's in crutches.
You don't want me to post this?
No, not now. I've come here as a favour.
Just this part or the whole thing?
The whole thing, because he's been sitting there mugging me off the whole time.
I'm not mugging you off. I'm just.
You are mugging me off.
We're having a chat. We're
You
having a
are
chat.
mugging me off because you're asking my missus stupid questions, mate.
What was stupid about it? I'm saying, how can it be a
I'm telling
sign
you
of
one thing and
masculinity
you're telling
if
me
you're drilling
Listen,
geezers?
'cause
There's nothing
I'm te-
masculine about it.
I'm telling you one thing and you're telling me another. Do you know what I mean? You're sitting there trying to mug it.
I'm not mugging. I'm just saying what it is.
You want to
So
learn how to
wrong,
shut
man.
your mouth, mate.
That's bitch made.
What is?
He's mugging me. You're doing that shit.
Yeah, that's
It's okay. Just accept it,
You
bro.
soft.
Being gay is not a bad thing,
It's
but
not, if you
be
are.
real with yourself. You're taking dick, and it's okay. It shouldn't be none of nobody's business what you do in the bedroom. None of
wrong
nobody's
with
business. But the fact that you're doing it and you're so mad about it makes me wonder. You're doing gay shit for pay, and then you don't like gay people. You're a weirdo
Wild,
to
ain't
me.
it?
I like him so much. You know, he's more straight. He's at least bisexual, and that's do your thing. Even the fact that you take money for it, I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, boo boo. But the repressive stuff right here, that's what makes you weird, my guy.
It is.
And then you wanna
Everything make him
fight
weird.
someone over something that you actually do.
That makes
it's
you-
not even a lie.
That makes you so gay.
actually do that, shit.
That's what convinces me you gay.
Yeah.
The fact that you want to fight him for it.
And okay.
Because like, just imagine this. A man's like, yo, you love
Same thing with Myron.
getting physical with dudes, and you're like, no, and then you want to get physical with him.
No, he loves the money.
I mean that it was the circle of life, right?
The
The
projection.
circle of life.
Right? I mean, hey,
Elton John was
like,
gay.
just guys, take a second. I fuck
stupid,
dudes for a living. Also, you gay?
Nah, you-
I'll fuck you up if you say I'm gay.
You got a problem with your masculinity because you have to fight for it. You just have to fight. You want to fight a dude because he said some shit that was real about you. That's weird to
Yeah,
me.
that's wild.
You definitely got problems and issues with there, man. But that's, between you and yourself.
I think you guys should let people say what they want to say. They used to say I was gay all the time. Then they said I have 3 baby mamas, no babies. People gonna talk, okay? At the end of the day, you gotta just let that shit happen. But if you start fighting people for it, all of a sudden, 3 babies might exist.
I mean, like I said,
Go ahead.
there's a little sugar in my tank. Diabetes, type 2, bitches. Yes.
Niggas, I mean,
I don't
dog,
give a fuck about that.
he is
Okay, let's
stupid.
take a second. So,
A second about what?
An aside. All the dudes who go to prison do gay stuff.
No, not all the dudes that go to prison do gay stuff.
Hold up. I'm talking about... No. All the dudes who go to prison and do gay stuff. I'm not saying all the dudes.
and do gay stuff. Again.
Okay? Are they gay?
Yes. No, that was just prison.
Come on now. Come on
The
now.
reason I'm looking at you like that is because gay people will look at you like that.
At the end of the day, if you buy or gay, it's fine.
Just down low motherfuckers. It's just, it's okay. Do your gay shit.
Me
That's a
personally-
performative thing that's fucking Deron Bernard was talking about.
Me personally-
Nah, bro, I'm straight.
Personally, I have 2 questions. The first is, why couldn't you get paid to do straight stuff?
Because there's more money in gay stuff. He's
And
not,
then,
he's not
hold on,
gay. He likes
second
straight.
question. Second question. If you're struggling and finances need to be made, and your solution is sucking, you're gay. You can be as down bad as you want. There's a lot of other jobs you can try. The fact that you went to like, I'm a suck some, that's gay. Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you.
Oh, it's free.
From a lesbian dude right here. It's okay to be.
I saw that shirt. I was like, what is up with his shirt?
Someone wrote in the comments, yeah, now I'm in prison, I'm definitely gay. Yeah, actually, the comments are actually funny. Hi, gay here, it's gay. So,
Bro, what the
verdict? So I'm going to mute this, obviously, but these 2 guys kind of post this video. It's them doing activities together, dabbing up and biking down the, working out, shirtless without any shoes on and saunas. and
y'all know what's
it's
going
just
on.
them 2 and nature and,
Y'all know what's going on.
Them two and the,
fancy, expensive retreats.
It's them 2 and the tripod. I'm not talking about they dick. We
not
talk about the thing that's holding the camera.
Not going to
Very stage, but whatever.
Ooh, coming out the water too, getting wet.
Get wet.
Get wet.
Wet
Okay.
and ready. What's up with that?
When that happened, some people had some questions. Some people
Hold up. Hey, y'all, because I was finna say, dog, y'all got on robes, bro. Y'all got on robes and flip-flops, so y'all set up the camera to be able to do this bump and everything. Like, dog, do y'all not realize that the time that y'all have on robes and robes only is usually the time where y'all ain't got on nothing under the robes? Like, y'all understand this, right? Y'all nasty. I mean, bro, if y'all gonna be that, be whatever you gonna be. But hey, man, y'all just gotta be honest. Be honest. Why you just can't be honest? Jesus.
Okay.
Getting ready. What's up with
It's
that?
a
You know, when that
sickness.
happened, you know, some people had some questions. Some people were like, "Oh, basically, what being gay is like."
I am
oh, my
beloved.
boyfriend I do this
Yes.
too.
Says the guy.
Skin outrageous.
Wait.
Matching outfits and
That's
all.
your
Like,
picture?
yeah, hot tea.
Use daily.
Hot tea.
You in chest,
Listen.
in some water.
Listen, hot tea. Matching outfit, basically what be, yes.
Well, looks like you want to join in the fun.
I ain't
So
gonna lie,
God
that did
forbid
that
two
profile
men have
picture
a
look-
brotherly bond. Normalize this, and everyone was pretty much being like, "Nah, the comments are weird. This is a vibe," you know. But a lot of comments are like, "Gay."
Of course, but that's the internet. That's the internet for you. I don't even think they have these people think what they think. They just like, hey, I'm on the internet and I need to do internet things.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
It's just like a bit.
Hey, look.
Sometimes.
Look, here's the thing. We don't care if you're gay or straight or whatever. You could do whatever it is that you want to do, but be honest. And then if you be honest about it, like him saying that he... All right, so I don't know, Pamela, if you had just got here or not. No, Pamela, you've been here. But, yeah, so you already know. Like, dude is just in complete denial. Like, what is wrong with you just saying that if you gay or not? If you gay, dog, just be gay. Like, that's the whole point of it. It's like, bro, stop being in denial about what you are, because at the end of the day, it's just it's so intellectually dishonest, but at the same time, it's stupid. It's stupid. And then on top of that, and this is why, and I don't know if it was you or somebody else that had asked, like, why does this stuff matter? It's because what they end up doing is that they end up perpetuating the hatred amongst everybody else based upon them having this internal strife that they just are continuously competing against. So then, like, let's say if they're not happy with themselves or they're not able to accept themselves, so then you know what they're going to do? They're then going to project on other people and start telling them, oh, this is what you are, this is what you are. Case in point, Myron. Myron Gaines. What does Myron do all the time? He tells Muggs, oh, don't live with your girlfriend. Don't do this. Don't do that. Even if you get married and do this, you shouldn't live with your girl. And then if you have this, you want to keep her, you want to live with your male friends. You want to do this, you want to do. He says all of this, but then at the exact same time, this dude has been the only man that I've known to be pictured in the bed with men. Men with their shirts off, all of them, and laying on him. Like, I'm talking about laying on him, babe spooned. Like, you know, little spoon, big spoon. Getting kissed on the cheek. Dick on, like, dude's other penis. I mean, dude's penis is on his leg, on his thigh. But this is the same man that's getting out here talking about, oh no, you gay if you live with your woman, you get. This is why we be saying, like, bro, if you gonna be who you is. But if you don't, they end up being the Myrons. You see how you saw the fervor that dog had just being like, dog calling him what he is. He said that you gay. He was like, bro, you having sex with men, you get hard because of men. All right, cool. That means you gay. Dude ready to fight and he in crutches. This is our point. This is the whole point of it. Y'all, some people just can't handle the fact of their reality. Let's be real. They just can't handle the fact. But we got to be able to say, like, bro, you, as accepting as people are right now, like, just be able, you can be gay and then go out here and you could be a very well accomplished, high paid individual for saying that you're gay. But this mug is mad and he ready to throw hands to a dude that's talking about, oh, you're mugging me. You know? So that's why I'm like, oh, trying to refer to. Matter of fact, let me see. But yeah, that's why I just be like, yo, man, people gotta be real. Like, just be real. If you gay, you gay. You gay. Hey. Let's be honest.
You do comedy, and there's a situation. I remember when I was like, early
Yes,
learning
Nick
comedy and
Fuentes
everything,
does
and there was
this
a
too.
situation that happened, and I always had to choose between what I really think and the funny thing to say.
Okay.
And oftentimes, it was a funny thing to say, and I don't believe.
Hey, Grace, I will say this, and this is a funny thing that I've heard, and shoot, they've even said this on some podcasts recently, that some, and I ain't saying this as all, but some gay men do try to, like, get straight men, like, try to be that like, some of them do be trying it. Like, so I've seen some podcasts or whatever, like, you know how you be going down Facebook and then you'll see, what's the name? I remember seeing one that was like, dang, for real? Like, they really do be on that? But, hey, I don't know. That was just one person making their opinion on. I was that one perspective. I don't know their community. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I just know I ain't got my name Bennett, and I ain't in it. You hear me?
These people they're just saying that just for whatever.
Okay.
They're not. I don't think that they really think that. Most of the people on the internet, I don't think they think that. It's just that they're doing internet things on the internet. They're just joining on the fun. A bunch of sheep thinking certain things. And they're like, well, I'm gay. Gay. Just basically you gay. But, you know, they be wanting some shit like that too.
That experience?
Yeah, yo, gay! And then the next post they're gonna post is coming in. Men are always lonely and everything. And oh, you know what? How was it? It was bad. Who cares? Nobody cares. So I'm just shut up. It's like you thought it was gay. You know what I mean? People, I don't think that people are really real when they say that. They just in that thing. It's the Nickelback effect. Everybody wants them to hate on Nickelback. Same thing here. Everybody's gonna post gay shit. I'm gay. So I'm gonna be like, me too, gay.
I would say if I was with the homies and they were trying to shoot all these different shots doing this stuff, I would think that shit's pretty gay.
Shoot what shots?
Well, shoot they shot with yo, let's record this. Yo, stand right there with your shirt off. That's kind of gay.
Oh, the setup?
As I do actually homies, I just think the only part of this that's weird, because like I've done every single one of those things with the homies before. I've just never thought of bringing a tripod and be like, okay, can we stand here with our shirts like this, and can we stand here and have a dinner, but like angle each other?
My point. This is my point. Like, it just. Thank you, Abba. Thank you for making a point for me. Like, literally, who is sitting up here putting the, like, tripod or no tripod? You got angles where it's 3 men in the bed, 2 with their shirt off, and the other dude that hates black men but fetishes white men is in the bed with 2 other white dudes, and one of them is laying on him like that's bae, like laying on his chest while he's sitting up here like this. Bro. But this is the dude that also says, if you live with your woman, you gay. Lord Jesus.
I don't know, that part is the part that I think is weird. I know girls have like normalized that for each other where they do that stuff, but me personally with the dudes, if some dude brought a tripod and his camera, he's like, yo, let's document this way and let's stand like this. I just think that's weird.
Dude,
go ahead, see?
Technically, we're 2 dudes with a tripod and you tell me to send this or that way, or I'm not in frame. We're doing the same thing, just not with our shirt off.
No, we're not doing the same thing.
No, we're not doing the same thing. Of course we're not doing the same thing.
But, so someone might say that. I just think it's like a really dumb thing to say.
Same thing, bro. Take your shirt off.
And even then, it still wouldn't be the same thing. Because one, we getting paid for this. Secondly, it's just yapping. But what the fuck?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. The minute I took my shirt off, I was like, yeah, we did put the AC up in this bitch, and it's kind of cold. It is nippy up in here.
What?
What's up?
Well, maybe you could pinpoint it. You know, like, what is the discomfort? Yeah.
There's something...
Because I said, I've done every single one of those activities, right? We've all done the whole thing. So what is it? Is it because it seems very convoluted and forced? And then because like I see video of women doing that all the time, and I don't
You'll play back.
play it back.
Play back.
So here it is.
Yeah, we're just pause. Yeah, we're just gonna be on the set of the pier, dapping it up, not jumping in the water. You just was there for the shot and the view. Play. You obviously cycled side by side of the tripod with the cam. Everything is very set up. Nobody trains like that. We either supersets.
You never train like this.
No.
Matt.
There's something weird. Now you're closer. I feel better.
Well, I'm just doing overhead pressing.
Yeah. Call on me. Call on me. Call on me. Call on me. Yeah.
You never just no.
No.
You never
Everything
get
is,
behind your homie and just
yeah.
squat?
Oh yeah. Have that fucking. But even the restaurant doesn't even look like a real restaurant. There's something fake about that. That's very. Ooh, look at the view. Restaurant don't look like a restaurant. It's a corner of a whatever. Everything is like, oh yeah, let me put. You're not going.
Zestiness.
You're leaving your tripod there. So there's something about that that's like.
This is beyond.
Yeah,
zest.
but no, it's not. There's a
Yeah, I think you've kind of nailed. It's the inauthenticity of it.
Yeah, and there's a thing about the girlies when they're with their girlies, they're like, it's selfies. It's a selfie, but it's in the. I'm just saying, oh, girlies, whatever, we're together having fun. Look at that. It looks like in the moment. You took it, I took, but now you definitely had a tripod.
Look, they
you
be
definitely
getting-
set that shit up.
First off, girls and dudes ain't the same. Second, when girls go, they usually have somebody. They gonna get a dude that's gonna take the picture for them. They don't gotta sit up there and just do selfies and stuff like that. You know how many thirsty dudes be sitting up there ready to take a picture of a girl and stuff just to be able to do that? Man, what? Be like, that could be an intro for you to have a conversation.
Yeah, it looks very inauthentic. That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's just kind of yeah. I never dap
hold
up
on.
my friend.
Okay, really, right now.
No. You have
Okay,
to
what do you
look
do
at the
there?
cam.
Oh, my bad.
You have to be like.
Y'all
That's
see
not
that they
real.
don't know how to do the
It was not
handshake.
an in the moment thing.
I get
I'm
you.
not gonna be.
No,
on
hold
a
on.
pier.
We ain't finna play. We ain't finna just bypass that. Y'all notice that handshake just didn't seem to. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Look at the handshake. I just want y'all to see.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's just kind of yeah.
Look at this.
I never
Hold
dap
on.
up my friend.
Okay, really, right now.
See how that.
No. You have to look at the
Just
cam.
didn't look
You have to
good.
be like.
That
That's not
handshake
real.
just.
It was not a in the moment thing.
I get you.
I'm not gonna be on a pier.
Yeah, yo, please turn around your bathrobe.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a bathrobe when I walk out of my house and go to a restaurant, maybe. But just there's a lot of things that were very like, you want to sit? Yeah, I'm gonna sit.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sound. It's weird.
Yeah, but nothing about it is gay.
No.
You guys
No.
usually say the shit gay shit just because something makes them slightly uncomfortable, So
All right, we gonna wrap it up with them on that one. Let's get to this next one. This next video that we gonna be looking at and reacting to, because I ain't gonna lie, this one. After you done seen it enough, we like, all right, we get it, like we get it. But all right, this next one is gonna be from Juju Almighty. Shout out to Juju Almighty. We definitely support the good brother. This is actually from his other channel, Juju Almighty. So we are going to be reacting to this one because some people have had this issue with, Young Miami's song, her hit song right now, Spin That, because it pretty much reinforces the most deplorable behavior possible, which is scamming, stealing, drug dealing, shooting at your ops, all this other stuff like that. Like all the terrible things that you don't want to have as a negative connotation towards our community. Yet, what her music does is help reinforce it for what they are saying, but at the same time, there's a lot of other music that also reinforces that same thing. So it's like, why pick on that one specifically, and also why target the girl off of that as well. So that's another perspective. But what we're going to be doing is reacting to Jew Almighty and what his thought process is. I ain't gonna lie, I'll be loving seeing this sister react to certain stuff. Like, I'll be seeing her come down my Facebook timeline, and she be snapping. She be snapping sometimes. I'll be loving sometimes when she be going off. But let's go ahead and react to what Judum conjured up today. All right, let's pull this up main screen.
There's been a lot of discussion around Young Miami's song Spin That.
This anthem I've seen on social media has already entered elementary schools.
Just to sit and pop some tags. Girl gonna go, yeah, bitch. Spin.
And whether it's hurting the black community or not.
But they don't know if they try, even attempt to do something like this, what their future is gonna come to.
All this started after Young Miami got a standing ovation at the BET Awards for her song. And India.Arie shared her thoughts about a song about scamming and boosting being so celebrated as the song of the summer.
What I want is to see people understand the power of words and music and to make choices that are healthy for them. That's what I...
Hold on, Pamela. Just go off of that. Heck yeah, everybody did. Everybody knew about that one, the one cousin that played the tambourine. Come on now. We all had that cousin. We all had a cousin or two. You know what I'm saying? That's like, shoot, cuz usually let us know who on the DL. Like, a lot of times, shoot, to be real. Remember, my cousin definitely let me know, like, yep, that mug, that was like, dang, for real? Like, yup. I'm like, dang. Yeah, everybody always got that. That's why I'm like, I don't mind. Like, nobody really care. Like, shoot, as long as you is who you is and you honest about it and you cool and you ain't trying to force certain stuff, hey man, do whatever you feel. Do whatever's clever to your own advantage. My main thing is let kids be kids. Don't try to influence and don't try to enforce certain stuff. Just live life. Live life, and living your life like it's gold. And just like, you know what I'm saying, do that. Don't be trying to be on some extra stuff.
Which led to more discourse about degeneracy being pushed in the black community through music.
Music influences our emotions. Music influences our cultural identity, social norms, right? Our attitudes and behaviors about things. Why is it that when we start talking about songs like Spin That, all of a suddenly, we taking it too seriously. We doing too much. We being too much of an auntie.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Young Miami would receive praise from the audience at this year's BET Awards and would be announced as having the song of the summer.
The whole crowd actually went crazy at this part. She walked out to give an award and they just started singing her song word for word, bar for bar. After the BET Awards, somebody posted, I'm calling for a boycott of Young Miami's song Spin That. I believe it's degrading to our culture. At some point, we have to take seriously the power music has over perception and the values it reinforces. This can't be song of the summer, which India.Arie responded to. I spent my entire adult life caring way too much because I finally learned that not everybody cares with the capital C, and explaining it to them is not gonna make them care. Everything you listen, see, or eat is going to influence you. So make wise choices, y'all. She then followed that up with the mass acceptance of this song is a crystal clear sign of the bigger problem. I finally realized not everybody wants to be free, and it is a very rude awakening.
This anthem I've seen on social media has already entered elementary schools, has already entered middle schools, and kids are saying it, but they don't know if they try, even attempt to do something like this, what their future is going to come.
Now, a growing number for some isn't just black adults who will be influenced by the message of the song.
A kid singing that is out of pocket. Don't let your kids hear that song. Don't let your kids sing that. This also brings in the bigger conversation about parenting too, and what we expose our kids or allow our kids to be exposed to through their phones, through TikTok, through all these apps. Because a kid should not know these words to this.
Hey, I will say this much. Kids are going to be exposed to certain things, but you don't want them celebrating ignorance. Like, it's one thing if you just listen into it, because I mean, for the most part, we all have heard crazy songs and stuff, especially growing up. Like, bro, we grew up in the 90s. This is the cotton candy sweetest gold. Let me see you touch. Like, bro, we know all the little free. Like, we grew up off of. It must be on, because it ain't your face. I need a. Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I was already 16, around like 15, 16 around that time. But yeah, man, we definitely know like the crazy raunchy songs and stuff like that. But hey, I get it though. I get it. I get the perspective. I get the thought process. It's just that it's like you don't want to overexpose them, but at the same time, you just want them to understand the difference between right and wrong as well. There's a difference between like enjoying music and then also reinforcing that stuff as well.
But unfortunately, children who have gone viral are singing the lyrics just like it was a Gracie's Corner song.
A small intermission headed
crazy.
to Disney. Why are your kids singing this? Singing the curse words. Why are you playing this for them to sing it? It's not cute. And then recording it and putting it on the internet. That's bad parenting. Where are the parents?
That's the system pops on tag. Girl gonna go, yeah, bitch. Spin the sheet.
If your baby can't even spell their name or write words down, why do they know the song, let alone saying curse words in context to how it's said in the song?
For those who don't know, the phrase "boosting bitches where y'all at," which is repeated several times a part of the song's chorus, is shouting out women who steal, as that's what boosting means. On Wednesday, the rapper would reshare a post directly responding to NDRE, dissing her song's success. The post would go on to say, "Enough. There have been so many more successful songs about murder, the disrespect of women, drug use / dealing, etc. But Carisha's song about checks, notes, stealing, from what you can infer to be major corporations at that, and tricking is the problem with our community? Please."
I don't know why people are acting like two things can't be true in this scenario.
Right.
It's true that Young Miami's song is about boosting, stealing, and basically promoting degeneracy in the black community. And it's also true she's not the only person to do that. Just about every song these days is freaked out, drugged out, or crimed out. It feels like that's all artists in our community make. That's what's promoted and pushed to us. Rap as a whole should be called out, because how many songs have we heard about dudes moving keys or killing somebody? Or
That's why I listen to things like Payroll Giovanni. I listen to Payroll. I listen to Dom Kennedy. I listen to stuff like that. Like, for the most part. I'll still listen to some crazy stuff. Like, you know, I listen to Peasy. I listen to 42 Dugg and all those other ones. But I usually listen to, vast majority of it is usually like Payroll or Dom Kennedy and stuff. Grown man music, man. Grown man music. Payroll is, if you a hustler, you'll love listening to Payroll. That's all he talk about is getting money, trying to hustle and do all the other stuff. He hates stealing. He hate all the other stuff like that. But, you know, for the most part, that's I try to listen to certain different music outside of, you know, the murder, gang, bang, bang, bang stuff.
pimping or anything else. So it just seems weird to focus on Young Miami. I get that's the song that sparked all of this conversation, what everybody is talking about, but there definitely needs to be a bigger conversation on rap as a whole and not just Young Miami.
Now, following her resharing the post reacting to Ari's criticism, Miami would then go on to say, "This for the hood, nigga. I see y'all and I feel y'all," along with her resharing that her song has now reached number 25 on Billboard's Hot 100 list.
Which led to Nikki Gilbert, who's a singer from the 90s, to chime in on the whole situation.
I get the argument that, well, girl, ain't nobody really finna be out here boosting. That's you with your grown ass, who shouldn't be bopping around to that ignorant shit anyway. But to the young, impressionable...
Impressionable being the key word when we're talking about this. In general, right? By the time your frontal lobe is fully developed, you know what you stand for, you know your principles, you know what's right and wrong, you know what's acceptable and not acceptable to do, you know what's going to affect you negative. So a song like this to somebody in their late 20s and up, it's just music. Maybe it's just a catchy song, catchy melody, and they like it for the vibe or for the good time. But for the young adults, for the teenagers that listen to music and it inspires them or motivates them to do something, which does happen, right? A lot of us can say we listen to music when we were younger and maybe we use that as motivation to do something, whether it was fight somebody, hustle, be ratchet. While there are also people that can say they listen to a certain type of music their whole lives and never did what that music said. So it's not automatic you're going to listen to freaky music and be freaked out. But when you're younger, you are definitely more susceptible to acting out what you see and hear through music, through the screen, through real life.
Young women, many of whom I know in my family personally, who have had issues with boosting and stealing and shit, who miss time with their kids who weren't able to be present as parents because they were locked up for boosting and scamming. And now we got a record that has taken off, debuted on Billboard at #1. People are talking about the possibility of it becoming a Grammy-nominated record. I hope, as a voting member, that we have a say in whether or not that happens.
The fake outrage over Young Miami Spin That is hypocritical and goofy. We partied and sang songs like Ain't No Fun, Snoop Dogg, Facts, Annie Up, which is about robbing people, Freaking You, that's self-explanatory. Put it in your mouth, explosive, all super ratchet, freaked out songs in hindsight. Y'all old heads are forgetting we were once young. Let these kids live, man. However, what I think is being left out of this conversation, there was a counterbalance that doesn't exist anymore. Back in the day, in the 90s, early 2000s, you had genres and sub-genres of rap. Yeah, you have gangster rap, but you also have artists like Tribe, Outkast, Common, Most Def, Black Thought, The Roots, Erykah Badu, all of them dropping the same time in the exact same spaces as these other albums and songs. Back in the day on the radio, they might play a DMX song, and then right after that, you would hear I'm Sorry Miss Jackson from Outkast. There was a counterbalance that just doesn't exist anymore. And that's what this tweet pointed out. We also have Public Enemy, Queen Latifah, Arrested Development, Tupac, Outkast, as well as male and female R&B singers and groups who weren't trying to be rappers to balance that out. The counterbalance is what's missing. There definitely used to be songs or artists that uplifted black people that were just as big as the gangster rappers, if not bigger. The current mainstream black music landscape is degeneracy 24/7. The black community should be able to admit we grew up listening to this type of music, and it also probably wasn't the best type of music for us to be listening to. And I agree with this. It's Spin That catchy, yes. Does it have a terrible message? Yes. Is it the song of the summer? Yes. Is NDRE correct? Yes. Now what? I don't think it's a simple solution of now what. The way rap music is, how big it is, how it goes direct to consumers, I think if anything, change has to happen on a personal level. If you don't like this level of degeneracy or bad messaging for the black community, don't play it. Don't play it in your household. Don't let your kids hear it or raise your kids listening to it. Just don't support it in and of yourself.
Do I think that one song is going to turn somebody into a criminal? Absolutely not. And we're going to acknowledge music will heal you, it will inspire you. But when songs start streaming billions and billions of time, it becomes a part of our cultural conversation, right? It's not just shaping fashion and language and cultural identity. It's actually teaching people how to treat us. Music influences our emotions. Music influences our cultural identity. Music and social norms, right? Our attitudes and behaviors about things. Why is it that when we start talking about songs like Spin That, all of a sudden, suddenly, we taking it too seriously. We doing too much. We being too much of an auntie.
It's an uncomfortable conversation that people don't really want to have. Because again, we all have to look in the mirror. What music we listen to? What influenced us to do certain things? Or did it not? And is this type of music good for our people as a whole? We have to admit that rap music has a lot of degeneracy in it that is not good for us as a people. Which again, is not a comfortable conversation. It's also true that rap music has inspired and motivated a lot of people, me included. And nobody is wrong for calling it out or making this conversation happen. NDRE herself responded to all of this.
It is being wrongly reported that I think we should boycott this song of the summer. But I don't think we should boycott. What I want is to see people understand the power of words and music and to make choices that are healthy for them. That's what I want. Do I think it matters what I want for people? No. I have finally learned that it doesn't matter and that there's no amount of sacrificing my life force energy that is going to make anybody want anything better for themselves.
Not gonna lie, I think it's disingenuous for people to say music doesn't influence people when the point of music is to influence you to feel something. Which is true. People get a feeling from music, especially good music or music that they really relate to that hits.
Because if you think about it, right, when people are about to go and do drills, when people are about to go and do like when fights or anything like that, or even for games, you use music to amp you up, right? You use music to get you in that mode, to influence you and get you into that perspective where you like, yeah, I'm ready to do it. But it could also influence you into doing something negative. Now, is it the sole reason or only reason? No, it ain't. But at the same time, too, are we going to act oblivious to act like it doesn't? Like, the drug dealing aspect doesn't have any influence, especially when it looks like it's a easy way to monetize, and just it's so many different ways that it can easily manipulate you or just open the door. That's more of the thing that it does more than anything. It opens Pandora's box to you. So things that you wouldn't have had any thought process about, but you know now on the whole entire process of how to make cocaine, like make the hard rock cocaine. It's like, oh yeah, go ahead, put it in the turn, put it up in, put the ice up in here, all that stuff like that. Make sure that you like all that. You people know this stuff. Oh yeah, if you want to be a fraudster, you can do all this stuff like that. Or if you trying to rob people, you do this, do that, no. Like all this stuff is like giving people instructions, so then you end up influencing them. But does that make them who that person is? No. But does that open up Pandora's box? Of course. So that's just, you know, that's a reality of it.
They get a feeling, they get inspired, motivated, maybe sad, maybe they feel uplifted. Music does have messages that could affect how we act. I mean, music can make you feel something, but that doesn't mean I have to do it and engage in it. When I listen to trap music in the car or club, I feel like a drug dealer, but I'm not out here trying to really sell drugs. And that could be most people. What about the people that do actually decide to sell drugs instead of doing something else because they hear it in a rap song, they relate to it, it matches their lifestyle, and that's what they're gonna do.
And I've seen that happen. I remember when Jeezy had the Mr. 17.5, you know the name. And dude was like, I remember this dude that never sold drugs a day before in his life. Never sold drugs. This mug went and started selling weed after that, and then went from weed to cocaine. He got arrested within like the first 2 months of him doing that. Bro, I seen it where Bugs went from, hey man, I'm finna do it. Jeezy said.
Conversations online that all stem from NDRE speaking out against Young Miami Spin that really speaks to how complex and difficult this conversation is for the black community as a whole. We all love rap music and R&B. We all grew up off of it, and we all have our own different experiences and memories with that music. But just because we love something doesn't make it right, and we do have to admit that there was degeneracy in the music that we grew up on, which is even more obvious and unavoidable when there are no counterbalances in music anymore, like the Backpackers or the neo soul type of music.
Yeah. So let me see. Have y'all heard about these other things? Like it's a few videos we're gonna still react to. But have y'all heard about the Nolan Wells situation? Y'all let me know in the chat. Have y'all heard about the Nolan Wells situation? Because that's been another thing too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave that one out. We'll wait on that one. But yeah, have y'all heard about that Nolan Wells situation? I don't know if y'all heard about it, but kid out of Mississippi that was unfortunately, you know, unalived, or we don't know if it was any foul play or not at the current moment. Right now, they're saying that, you know, it was him not, more so just a drowning situation. That's what they're indicating. But he was the sole brother with a few other people that, you know, went out for 4th of July, and they were out on the beach, where a lot of people end up doing that, where they're out on boats and all that. But we're not sure of all of the things that's transpired, but people are speculating. A lot of people are speculating just based upon the parameters around it, the stuff that's surrounding the situation. You know, the most obvious stuff, especially race. So we're going to react to the amazing Lucas and see what has transpired. Let's watch.
Oh my goodness. So this story is a story as old as time, and it's crazy to me, genuinely, that it's still happening in 2026. But I will say, as long as we have these colorblind blacks, you know, the people are like, hey, bro, we're all in this together. We're all just trying to, you know, get along and everything. As long as we have this mindset, evil will occur, because evil is the constant. So if you put your head in the sand and be like, well, I don't see no evil, well, then what does that do? That gives evil a blank check.
DJ Saul said, let's say he died from drowning. Let me see. Didn't his friends try to save him? Why didn't his friends try to save him? That's another thing too. So they said that they came ashore, I believe, and he was the lone one that stayed on the boats. So that's the reason that they were stating that they couldn't be able to indicate or try to help find or, see where he was at that point. Ooh, dang. Almost dropped my dog on the phone. But yeah, that's the situation. They said that it was, he was the lone person out there. And then on top of that, because they were out on the boats, they did, I believe that they stated that he left his phone back on shore. And, some people do that because it's very easy for you to be able to drop your phone. And then once you drop your phone in that water, it's very hard for you to be able to get it back. So a lot of people do leave their phone on shore and then go on the boats. But,
So that being said, this leads us to this horrible incident. But you have this 18-year-old black kid, Norland Wells, who was to celebrate 4th of July, all right, goes out to Horn Island with a group of his friends. Group of his friends being predominantly white. I'm not making it racial. I'm just making an observation, okay? That being said, long story short, everyone makes it home except Nolan. Damn. That's literally the end of the story. His family starts to notice that Nolan hasn't made it home. They call a missing person. Authorities go and search. As the story goes, guess what the authorities say? Well, the authorities say, hey, we found somebody, and it seems to be your kid, and it seems that they drowned. That's what it seemed to be. Now we have to keep finish the investigation, but that's what it looks like. Kid drowned. Now the strange part about that is Nolan knew how to swim. Yeah, that's correct. Now I'm not saying that people who know how to swim are can't drown. I'm not saying that, but I just find it a bit interesting given this kid knows how to swim. And also on his Instagram page, he's shown that he has no issue with the water. He has a loving relationship with the water. He's very fond of the water. Does this all the time. So there has to be something that caused him to not come home.
Now, I'm going to say this because I'm a beach baby. I grew up, like I stated before, and I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I grew up I'm from Muskegon, Michigan. Muskegon is the biggest city on the west side of the state of Michigan that borders border the lake. So it's the biggest coastal city on the western side. We already know, as kids, don't get in that water. The reason that we never get in that water when it comes to Lake Michigan is because when that current ends up taking you, that current is no joke. When I say that it will make you feel like a feather, just swiping you around, like I'm talking about, take you straight under. You could be in the shallow end, and depending on how strong that current is, that mud can take you off your feet. You ain't even got to be all the way submerged. That mud can take you off your feet and then take you out to the open, underwater, because of how strong those currents are. So if they are in the Gulf of Mexico or whatever bay or whatever the case may be, I think even one of the people that fishes around there, he said that the current around that area is pretty strong. It's like, well, is mid to strong. So, and it goes in pretty much like a circular motion. So they call it like the spin cycle. If that current in which that's how it looks like he came back on top of land, is that he'll win that spin cycle, bro. I don't care how good you swim. If you don't know how to break out of a current in which it's hard. If you don't know how to break out of a current, you're done. Because by the time you can even fight back, you fighting back trying to just get away from the current. Let alone how far it done took you underwater. Phew.
I know what it is. Mum's a word. Nobody's got any answers. And here's the
foul play
thing.
Can definitely be
the reason I won't even make it racial, right? I'm literally just making an observation because there were black friends with him. His black friends didn't go with him. They said, oh, the boat was full, so I couldn't go with him. So he was by himself. When they left, They didn't notice him gone. So he was once again by himself. We don't know why he chose to stay on the island. We don't know if he actually did say that he wanted to stay on the island. We don't know anything. You wanna know why? Dead men tell no tales. Damn. And here's the thing. I don't know what to tell you. Because it's at this moment in time, you can't trust anybody. We are coming off the Carmelo Anthony trial. For all the people who want to say, well, it's because he had white friends. Man, we just saw that there are black friends, quote unquote, who will betray you on the stand. Who will be like, yeah, he was the aggressor. Yeah, it was his problem. So you have to understand that, as you know, the saying goes, not all skin folk are kinfolk. You have to be aware of your company. And if you got a kid, which I think 18, you are a kid, you have to tell him that he has to be aware of his company. Because at the end of the day, it's just different cultures. It really is. I've seen a whole bunch of white kids, how they play. I've seen black kids and how they play. I've seen when times of trouble arise, the very different reactions. You'll have a black kid be like, hey bro, I need help. And we'll ask, you for real, you messing with me? And they confirm, no bro, I need help. We'll cut the ish and we'll get and help them. That's not how many of the white kids behave. And I'm not saying all, I'm saying many. In my experience, that's not how they behave. You can be pleading for your life and they'll think you're joking. They'll say, hey, come on, bro, you'll be fine, let's go. And they'll walk off. That's what will happen, bro. That's what will happen. And when eventually something happens, they'll go turn on the waterworks. I didn't know, I thought he was joking. Mm-hmm. It was just a joke.
I've seen it before.
That's how that works, bro.
And just to interrupt for a second, I want to let everyone know of blackvotewatch.org.
All right, we gotta jump past that.
That's how that works. So I'm not knocking it. I'm not making it racial. I'm just saying I'm making an observation, bruh, on how certain groups of people, based off of their upbringing, have learned to handle certain trauma. It just is what it is. So we're a little more privy to that because we understand what that fear means. Whereas them, they may not see that. They joking, with their friends all the time. Everything's great, la la la. And so we see this even with the healthcare. How when black women's pain or black people's pain is not seen as severe as others. So when dealing in this country, you have to understand that the country is skewed to one side, and it just is what it is. If you don't like it, then you should be fighting for the change or leave. That's it. But complaining about it doesn't do anything, bro. These people don't care. That's why I keep saying it's on really black men to make said change.
Come on now, dawg.
I would say, where was his black father in teaching him this? But my guess, and I don't know, I could be 100% wrong, and I'll take that on the chin if it happens, but my guess, it was probably one of those teachings and upbringings of, hey, we're all God's children, God loves us all, we gotta judge people by the content of the character, not by the color of the skin, and yada, yada, yada. And all that's good if everyone's on the same page. The problem is, not everyone is on the same page.
True indeed.
So yes, that's great to teach them that, but you also have to teach them the flip side. That you're gonna come across people who don't care for you, who don't like you, they don't know you, but simply how you look, they simply just don't like you, right? You're gonna come across two-faced people who say they like you, but really when they're around their friends and their family, they don't. So you have to be privy to that. You have to be
Hey, I'm gonna be real. That is very true. Matter of fact, we even got a term over here called West Michigan Nice, where people will be two-faced. They act like they support you, act like they want to actually help you out, and then they just do everything but. Like, we got a term over here. It's called West Michigan Nice. That stuff is funny.
Where you have to be socially aware. That's what you have to have. And for everyone talks up, about the scripture and everything. Scripture speaks of discernment. You have to be discerning about who's who, right? Do you have a group of friends? Now, I learned my lesson when it came to, I believe, what was his name? Christopher Gilbert, because this kid was pushed into a lake, right? That's how the story came out. He was pushed into the lake, predominantly white friends, right? But not even predominantly, all white friends, pushed into the lake, comes out, may suffer brain damage and everything. And I'm like, hey, this is horrible. We see what's going on. Nobody searched for him. It had to have a bystander who came and saved this dude, pulled him from the lake. And he comes out and is like, hey, that's not true. It was an accidental push. That's what it was, an accidental push. I love my white friends. They're great. I think this is horrible how my family has exaggerated, the claims and yada, yada, yada. That right there, I was like, oh, okay, well, mum's the word. There's nothing you can say about this. And I don't know what to tell you, but we literally are just coming off a 1-year-old black child who's no longer with us, bruh. There hasn't been any charges against law enforcement. I don't know how to make this more clear to you. Y'all keep acting like, I don't know what y'all acting like you in Wakanda. You in America, fam. And for the same group of people who constantly want to talk about how much they love the country and everything, a lot of y'all start to, it seems like you don't have the proper history. It seems like you learned a different history than the actual history, than what actually transpired here in this country. So I don't know what to tell you. Now, once again, I'm not saying that you should be, treating a group of people a certain way. All I'm saying is, as your parents would tell you, be cautious, be aware. That's it. And you have to be cautious and aware whether they're black, brown, white. It just is what it is. But you also have to take into account that, hey, this person may not have been raised the same way you were raised. This person.
True. And all of that is great. But at the same time, too, we're going to move on. Because I don't know what the situation is that entails that. So we're going to let that develop more. More than anything, I do believe that is true. But at the same time, it's unfortunate because that naivete where so many people just are oblivious to the reality and they just want to believe whatever they is that they want to believe is prevalent. But at the end of the day, we can't do too much to try to change their mind. So they'll learn when they either in the ground or they done burned themselves enough and they done, got enough damage on their hand. You know what they say, putting their hand on that stove is your best learning lesson, because sometimes you got to learn by experience. Can't always tell you what the situation is. Sometimes you got to get burnt. All right, but this next one we actually gonna go into is the high school bully meets karma after an attack, because we are going to be reacting to Midwest Safety. Y'all know Midwest Safety, man. We got much love for them because we from the Midwest. I'm from Michigan. So we're going to be reacting to a good brother that's also from the Midwest as well and see what in the world is going on. It looks like some girls that got into a fight. I don't know exactly what happened, but we're going to see. Oh, that's foul. Why are you punching on somebody that's not fighting back? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Y'all, no, that's... I'm gonna be real. That's crazy. I hated that stuff, man, because growing up, it was always like that one. It might be like that one person or one girl that might end up getting jumped like this, and they get jumped, and all the other girls or all the other people start trying to jump in, and then they start trying to pick. It's so crazy, man. Wow, man. This is so messed up. This is evil. Wow, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. Imagine you being a parent. Oh my God, bro. Imagine you being a parent and you seeing that your daughter is getting beat on like this. Bro, when I say that, I'll be coming up there ready to fight everybody. Everybody. I'm talking about all the parents, everybody. Everybody got to get it. Everybody got to get this fade. Everybody got to get this fade, bro. Man, y'all already know how I feel about kids. And then you gonna sit there and pull this? Oh yeah, you trifling. You are trifling. That is That's a different level of evil. That's a different level of evil. Nah, not even cool. Like, think about this. Think about if this was your kid. Imagine if this was your kid. She said no, like, y'all stealing out her bag, hitting her from behind, dragged her on the ground, you stomping on her, kicking her. Yeah, boy.
As the bullies finally let up on the victim, they all flee the scene on foot. When multiple 911 callers report a large attack on a single victim being robbed, officers arrive on scene.
She the one in the black sweatshirt? Or?
She got on a black vest and a skirt. They stole her wallet and everything.
So they all just ran up on her. They all ran up on her. They stole her wallet. They stole all type of stuff out her book bag.
Hello. Hey, my name is Deputy Ansel with the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office.
Is that your family?
Are you hurt? Do you want an ambulance to come check you out, make sure you're okay? Okay. 1 second here, okay? Hey,
Bro,
can I have
bro. Do you understand how traumatizing that is for that little girl? And it's crazy. This is the day before my birthday, too. In 2024. Wow, that's wild. But this is, oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Look how scared and how just traumatized man. That is so evil, yo. And I know little kids, they not thinking like, oh, I'm doing something bad. They just thinking like, oh, we just was. I mean, they know that they doing something bad, but it's just like, bro, look at this little girl face. This little girl is in shock. She is in shock. Like, our real life just got jumped for no reason. They jumped me, robbed me, beat me. Like, for what? Bro, man.
Do you want an ambulance to come check you out, make sure you're okay? Okay. 1 second here, okay? Hey, can I have an ambulance to Sherman Park by the Boys and Girls Club area?
Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
Taser.
Back up!
Should taste.
Get my phone! Move! Why y'all all backing up on me? Move! What are you supposed to do?
Ooh, I would have, bro. Let that girl. Yeah, let the female officers let the female officer do it. Let the female officer do it. Yup, let the female officer. I'm talking about give her a few uppercuts. Give her a few uppercuts to the ribs real quick, to that stomach. Ain't you know, stuff that's not gonna be visible. Boy, boy.
Is that who did it?
What y'all think, chat?
White and gray, and they just
Female. She was attacked.
They right there.
It's that female in the white or the gray shirt that's running in that yard. That's who the lady says it is.
Back up. Hey, bro. Back up. Back up.
We'll grab this other one.
Bro, break up, man. Put that mother in.
Can you tell me what happened?
They was looking at me, and they was just one of the girls was just looking at me and smiling, and then I guess the other girl that was in gray is her girlfriend. So she asked
Can you email that all to me, please?
They said that they was following her. They all just started hitting on her and all type of stuff. She wasn't even fighting back.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this. Video Butterwood being a great friend, I will say this much. It is great that she got the video, but the fact that your friend ain't swing at nothing or tried to stop it, I mean, hey. What y'all think, chat?
the girl that was in gray is her girlfriend. So she asked
Can you email that all to me, please?
They said that they was following her. They all just started hitting on her and all type of stuff. She wasn't even fighting back.
And then they was like, she got kicked out of school because of me, but I didn't do nothing to them.
She jumped off the table and kicked her. She kicked her in her head.
Can you do me a favor? Can you email that to me?
Yeah, my shirt.
I can't see it.
Show my shirt.
Possible, nothing.
Matter
Matter of fact,
back up.
then this person, I would be like, bro, that video. Oh, because I'm on 316. Wasn't he one of the people that was like stealing out her bag?
It's a sucker on the ground.
No, that was a person in the gray. Well, ain't nobody got no sympathy for y'all.
You gonna be next. You gonna be next. I didn't do nothing to that girl.
Can I have your name, please?
Angel.
A-N-G-E-L?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Just relax for me. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I have an ambulance coming for you, okay?
I love that she telling too. I love that she telling. Thank you. Yes, tell on them. Tell on them. Don't sit up here and be on the I ain't snitching, I ain't. No, tell on them. Tell on them. Like y'all want to be thugs. Y'all want to be gangsters. Y'all want to do all this other stuff, bro. Go to jail. Go to jail. Like you ain't, bro. That's not cool. Go to jail.
It's the one with the jean jacket too, right? Yes, the one with the jean jacket.
Imagine her.
Which one with the jean jacket?
The one with the black and white. She over there. He ain't even got her. She over there. Oh, he got her now. Then it's a light skinned one with the jean jacket. She was the one talking
You a
about
civilian. Mind you, look. Here's the thing. Snitching is only if you are committing a crime with that person. That's your crime or whatever the case may be. If you are just assaulting people that have absolutely nothing to do with anything, that's not even really snitching. That's just really them doing their public duty. You are a menace to society. Get out of here. Like you going to jail, bro. I'm telling you, you going straight to jail. I do not care. I do not care.
Kept telling her. She the one who jumped off the. She the one who jumped off the table. With the jean jacket. Yeah. We're the one with the blue jean jacket.
What's up, Tony? I just got names right now. I'm waiting for an ambulance for her. This is Angel. All right, Angel. She says she's having a hard time breathing right now. She's a little excited. I have a video. She has good video. She already emailed it to me.
They got her wallet too.
All right, Miss. Do you want to talk now about what happened, or do you want to wait a minute till you catch your breath?
Can I just wait a minute?
Absolutely. Catch your breath, okay? Take your time for a minute here. I have an ambulance on the way to come check you out to make sure you're okay.
I don't know who squad.
Okay, well, that's how I jumped that girl. I didn't jump that girl. What the fuck?
Take this, and then I need you to search for this.
I'm going around your waistband. Press me.
That's easy.
The girl with the black and white just kept on picking her. She said,
The one that we took into custody?
And second
yes. She said, I don't know you, whatever. I didn't have nothing to do with that, whatever. She told her to leave her alone. She kept picking with her over and over again. They follow her all the way over here. When they came over here, they got right here. It was so many of them. They just got the punching on her, kicking on her. The light-skinned one.
That happened right in this area?
Yeah, and right here.
Okay.
The one with the light-skinned one with the jean jacket is the one that jumped off the thing and kicked her in her head.
What's she saying? Is that
she
what
just sat there just holding
Yes.
She went that way.
Yes. Tell on them. Tell on them. That's what you're supposed to be doing as a responsible adult. Tell. Let them know, like, bro, this is not to be tolerated. You going to jail.
She was the only one that I knew, but I did not know anybody
Do you
else.
know what her name is?
Her name is
Was she one of the ones that we had in custody that you saw with the cops coming back this way?
From that side of the street.
I only know her from school, and she tried to have people jump me from school, so the other girl was trying to defend me, and I guess whatever had happened next, she said that she got kicked out, and I had got her kicked out, but I don't know nothing about that, and I didn't know the other girl at all.
What did they take from you?
My chargers and stuff is missing, but all I want is my wallet. I don't care about
What's in your wallet?
my ID. I just got all that stuff, my birth certificate, my credit card.
How many credit cards did you have?
I can't remember. I had a lot.
This might be a dumb question, but I have to ask it for charging purposes later on. Did you consent to this? Okay.
Because she was over there getting drunk. We went over there. The lady in the dress with the blonde hair. When she came over there, she was like, y'all jumping her. We like, no. She got jumped. She fought somebody. The girl didn't flee. The girl done left already after she fought her.
So why did they say it was you then?
Because I was over there when she came over there to help the girl. I was over there.
Because your friend is loud? Because your friend is loud? Brought to your attention?
Yeah. Because they fighting, everybody go watch the fight. We went over there. The lady went to the back of mine.
Where is your squad?
Over there.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You got weed on you?
No, I've been smelling that all night, so I don't know.
And who's technically the arresting officer for?
Hanson grabbed her, and then I'm not sure they were around the bush for the other ones.
They using my car.
They're using her card.
They're using your card? At the what store?
At that store right there, she said they're using her card right now. Can you lock it?
Yeah, can you lock it over your phone?
Lock it. You can.
Bro, these mugs, bro, they shameless, bro. You got, bro, the police got to go arrest them right now. If they write up the road, please go get them now. Like now, not now, but right now. That is Wow.
What do you think? I'm gonna show you.
What is that? What is that corner? What corner is that? Is that's Burleigh and what?
41st. Dispatch. They're using her credit card right now at that corner store on 31st and Burleigh. 41st and Burleigh.
You able to pull up your bank account or your app for your card?
Those guys' description. Jean jacket, female, medium build, light skin, light stripes on that jacket. Got me. We're walking in now.
What happened?
So we got a victim. They use their
just let him up.
credit card to come buy stuff here. No? Just now. In the store? Yeah. And Cycle 91, the card should have first name Angel on it. Do you have a receipt for Angel?
You just let him up.
Did she touch any of the clothing? Or take anything off that you know of?
Wasn't that the dude in the gray? I don't know, it might have been Dog or somebody else.
Or take anything off that you know of?
Can I get a stick of margarine?
Doesn't appear as if she took off the jacket in there. I don't see a code.
Yeah, no. They don't have names or anything. They... Boom. Perfect.
That's another charge. Ooh.
10-9 for Cycle 91.
Turn it off.
Boom. Perfect.
That's another charge. Allow transaction.
10-9 for Cycle 91.
Like, dang.
I appreciate
No
that.
problem.
Police reports indicate this incident began because the female in the white top and black shorts, identified as 18-year-old Patience, was kicked out of school and had accused the victim of being the reason why. In response, Patience allegedly gathered two of her friends to attack and rob the victim, her two friends being an 18-year-old female named Dakota and another 12-year-old female whose name we will refrain from identifying for privacy. While the 12-year-old was initially able to leave the scene before being arrested, she was found by police at the same park 2 days later and was taken into custody. Patience and Dakota were both taken into custody the day of the incident. In the witnesses' video that captured the entire assault, two unidentified males can be seen stealing items from the victim's backpack. They reportedly stole her wallet that contained a Cash App card, her credit card, her DoorDash card, her birth certificate, her school ID, and her state-issued ID. Before the victim was able to lock her cards that were stolen, one of her stolen cards was used at the corner store that officers investigated. The victim was then instructed to cancel and report all of her stolen cards so they could not be used again. As of the time of publication, the two males who stole her belongings have not yet been identified. According to court records, Patience, Dakota, and the 12-year-old female were all charged with battery and disorderly conduct. They are all presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Literally 100% of student participants reported experiencing, witnessing, or being aware of acts of bullying during the 2021 and 2022 school year, according to a national survey conducted by the U.S. Department of Education. While the bullying in this body cam footage is kicked up at an extreme, it shows the number one thing you should do if you experience it: report it. If an authoritative figure is able to step in, they will very likely be able to help, just as the officers did in this incident. Bullying isn't just limited to school grounds. It happens everywhere at every age. And the first step in preventing it is being brave enough to step forward to not just protect yourself, but to protect someone else who may need your help.
Police should have been looking at not just that situation. They also should have been looking at once they got to the store, the people around the store. Like, it should have been going, like, they should have hit the block. Should have had one or two officers go in there, and the rest of the other three officers in two different squad cars hit the blocks. So that way they can end up circling and find Dog.
And when I was about 16, I remember walking to the bus in Northeast Philly after school. As I turned the corner, I saw a kid a little younger than me, surrounded by about 4 guys probably my age. Now I'm thinking about myself, it's none of my business, maybe I should just keep moving. But as I looked back, I saw them going through his pockets, and that's when I decided to do something. I started sprinting toward them, and they did exactly what bullies do. They all ran in different directions.
That is crazy. That's funny. Myron always getting caught up in something, boy. Alright, so we're going to skip over to the Big Tigger one, and then we're going to wrap it up from there, because it looks like Big Tigger got in trouble, but it looks like his wife also got in trouble too, so let's see what happened.
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off.
What do you need it for?
Get off of me. Please get off of me.
As soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off of
It's
me.
my phone.
Please get off of me.
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Why she got her phone?
In my ear.
Sorry.
Get off of me.
His phone.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of me.
You can stay right on the floor.
You're a manhandling.
I'm not manhandling my phone.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off.
my phone.
Do you not see all them crop?
Stop. I'm not doing that.
Yes, you do.
She drunk.
Did y'all just see that? Hold up. Did y'all? First off, look at all these Fashion Nova things. What in the world is going on in here? What in the haberdasheries and hemoglobin?
Literally
literally stepping
What is going on? All right, let's see. Let's start this off.
Give me back my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off of me.
What do you need it for?
Get off of me. Please get off of me.
As soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off of
It's
me.
my phone.
Please get off.
DJ Saul said this is clearly assault and battery. Which one are you talking about? The little girl that got robbed and beat on, or are you talking about the big Tigger and his wife situation? Which situation you talking about?
Registered in my name.
Please get off of me.
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Sorry.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me.
can stay right on the floor.
You're manhandling me.
I'm not manhandling my phone.
Big
Give
Tigger.
me my phone.
Do you not see all them crime?
Stop. I'm not doing it.
Yes, you do.
She dropped.
I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
You're literally stepping
look.
on her.
I will say this: if you're saying that that's assault and battery, I don't know. Like, is it? I don't know. Like, what happened? I'm just looking at this video. This video, unless if you're going by the technical definition of battery, will be like, harm against somebody or assault. You could say that this is assault and battery, but you could also say that I don't know if she took his phone, and if he's trying to retrieve his phone, they could say that it's not technically assault and battery because he's not physically trying to do harm to her. He's trying to get his phone back, and she's trying to shield it. So it would be similar, like, let's say if a police officer is trying to get something from you, and then you're trying to shield yourself away from it, or shield them away from it, and then they end up using force to be able to retrieve that from you. They wouldn't say that that's assault and battery, but I don't know the full context. I'm just looking at this video specifically. But let's continue. Let's see what happens.
Stepping on it, Alex. I just want my phone.
But that drop, now would you say that? I want to ask this: Would you say that part right there? Would you say that part right there is her flopping, or would you say that is her? Well, that is Big Tigger dropping her. Which one would you say? Would you say that this? And let's slow it down. Let's try to actually see if we can slow it down. So let's slow it down a little.
My phone.
Tigger, get off.
My phone.
All right, so she's down on her knees. She's down on her knees right now. So
Do you not see all them crime?
My phone.
Do you not see all them?
So it looks like from right here, I'm being honest, as we slowed it down, she's already, this would look like a flop. The reason I would say it looks like a flop is because she was already on her knees. And because you're already on your knees, you could be saying that she's trying to brace for the impact. So she just let go. And then with him already holding her, and then he pretty much loses his grip because he's trying to grab the phone. He's trying to hold her up and grab the phone. When she falls down, he ends up, losing his grip, and he looks like he's pushing her down. Now, you could say, could you say that he pushed her down?
Do you not see all them crime?
What would you say? DJ Sauls, what would you say? Would you say that this is him pushing her down? Would you say that this is him assaulting her?
I'm not doing it.
Yes, you do.
Alright, let's play it back on regular speed.
She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want my phone. She could give me the phone and it'll be over.
Now I will say this. That's your dad. You calling him bro. I don't know.
She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give
I'm
you.
not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
So, I will ask this. You could, and I'm going based upon just the general definition. Could this be seen as assault and battery? They could say that this is assault and battery, just off of the general definition. Would it be hard to prove, though? I would say yes, it will be an uphill battle, because the judge is going to look at this and say, did you have his phone? And if she answers yes, and then the judge is going to say or ask, why didn't you give him his phone? Or why didn't you release the phone? I'm not saying that this is going to excuse it, but I'm going to say that there's going to be some level of explanation besides just physical force. So it's kind of like somebody, let's say hypothetically speaking, if we're given a thought process, if a thief took your phone and then started running, and then you ended up catching up with that thief, and you grabbed your phone and they did this, shielding themselves away from you to say, no, I'm not trying to give you back your phone. Would it be justified? Would it be assault and battery for you to retrieve your phone? Or would it be justified for you to use force to be able to get your phone? Just going based on this video. That would be the question.
Bro, just get over here. You can buy a new phone. Get off of me! Mr. Tigger! Get off of me! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Hold on, who?
Bro, just get over here. You can buy a new phone. Get off of me! Mr. Tigger!
Mr. Tigger.
Mr. Tigger, get off of her!
Did he call his dad Mr. Tigger? Hold up, bro. Hold on. Did he call his dad Mr. Tigger? But I will say this. Regardless if you are trying to get your phone or not, this doesn't look good. So Tigger got to know that this doesn't look good. The optics of it doesn't look good. You got a bunch of stuff that's on the ground. She's sitting up here wailing and crying. You got your son saying, I don't know if that's his son or not. If that is, because he's calling him bro, all that stuff like that. I don't know if that could be her other son from a previous relationship. I'm just saying that, I'm saying that's his son because usually you're not going to be in somebody else's house. Like, you're not going to be in his house if you're not his son, and then you're yelling and screaming at him. He would have usually told you to get out of, man, if you'll get out of my house, like you'll get out, especially if you're not my kid. You have no legal right to be here.
Now
let's see what this is.
There you go. Now reflect it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Hold on, so, alright, I'm trying to figure out.
Take a picture. I am bleeding.
Let's put it back up. There you go. Now reflect it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Take a picture.
Alicia, stop.
Get off the picture.
Alright, so it looks like this is the second time that they are going through some type of physical confrontation where she has something or grabs something and tries to play keep away, and then he tries to get whatever it is that she has out of her hand. What's y'all thoughts? Like y'all let me know. I want to know what y'all thinking, like for real, because like I'm saying, like the optics of this doesn't look good, but at the same time too, we gotta be objective, and with being objective, they're going to ask like, what are you doing or what are you grabbing for? Yeah, the second time. I don't know, like this. I don't know if this is a second situation where it's like, so the girl looks like she's grabbing something, and then he's trying to grab something away from her. Like she's trying to play keep away.
There you go. Now reflect it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding.
So it's like, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like he's saying, hey, this is mine, this is yours. And then she's like, take a picture.
So take a picture.
And
No, take a picture.
And then it sounds like he says no. And then she says, take a picture again. Hold up.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No.
Hold on, let me see if I can get the closed caption.
There you go. Now reflect it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Okay, so she's saying
Take a picture. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
yeah, bleeding. Like, that don't sound good. Like, that's what I was saying. It's like, none of that sound good, man. None of that sounds good, and it don't look good, because it's like you doing the keep away stuff, and then if she gets hurt in the process, it's going to look bad. It's going to look like assault and battery all the way through and through. But at the same time, they could try to explain it in a way of saying that, hey, she was trying to play keep away with his items. But most judges are just still going to lean on the fact that you wouldn't want to use physical force to retrieve an item that somebody's trying to play keep away from. But then at the same time, if you got a lawyer that's worth his salt, all they're going to do is be like, well, judge, that's what you would want to believe. But then at the same time, if you were at the Shell's gas station and somebody ended up trying to take your phone out of your pocket and they succeeded, you're telling us that you're just going to let that person walk away with your phone, or are you going to try to stop them? And then if you try to stop them, that means that you're going to physically try to enforce. So then, that's when you get into the legal arguments. That's where the legal arguments will happen. But yeah, she was saying that she was bleeding. So if she was saying that she was bleeding, I don't know if this is after this or if this is a different time, because it looks like this is, I don't know.
There you go. Now reflect it back up. This is yours.
I am bleeding.
This is yours.
I'm bleeding, so take a picture. No. Take a picture. Take a picture.
Police, stop.
Take a picture.
Police, stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Like saying that don't sound good.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and this video right here is a...
Bro, it's so funny. Me being from Michigan, the first thing I think about when I see glasses, I wonder if they Cardis or not. That's sad, but that's the first thought. It's like, is them Cardis? So that's wild, but yeah, them ain't Cardis.
A big part of the reason when it comes to domestic violence cases and accusations, I try to do my best all the time to wait till everything plays out, because I don't be knowing what happens for real. Sometimes it turns into stuff like this where it is clearly a setup and somebody just trying to push a narrative. Then when the facts come out, it's like, come on now, what you got going on? But then sometimes it be even worse when it be the other way around. Well, hold on, dog, you really got down and did bad in that situation. But this right here with Big Tigger is a clear-cut example of why peace of mind and being in a relationship when you know somebody got these type of antics and tactics that they will use to tear down your brand and burn the whole house down just so they can prove a point. And you got to walk away from that and cut it all the way off. There is no negotiations. There is no, and let me try to get her some help. Let me try to get her understanding, man. No, you will play with my livelihood.
True.
You will put me behind bars.
True.
This is pathetic and nasty right here, bro, because of the other video, when you look at it, they saying the door possibly is what caused the knock on her eye. Now, she brought this stuff to the internet, y'all. She the one that put it out there. She the one that got these.
So that's a knock on her from the door? Oh, yeah, that's nasty work. If that's a knock from the door, that is disgusting.
Charges filed on him. But you see the entire time, she's the antagonist. She playing for the devil now. And once you show me you'll play with the devil with me, you'll disrupt my freedom. The most important thing that a man can have. After that, your connection with God. I mean, before that is God, then it's your freedom. My freedom. You will really take my freedom and my peace of mind away from me to prove a point over a cell phone. What are you, 13 right now?
That
and
is
just
childish.
keeping it 100. I'm even getting upset, and I don't even know how young her son is. No disrespect to his father.
Hold on,
I'm
wait,
even
what?
getting upset, and I don't even know how young her son.
Dang, so she also getting sued too? Yeah, so I know yeah, the Kate is it the Kate S4T. Kate S40. I don't know how that's spelled. But yeah, so I did see that she had got arrested. We gonna be actually going into that next, right after this video. But that is crazy though. I didn't know that she was also getting sued by his co-host. But hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. As much as I was trying to get that girl Grace, y'all ain't think that would look like it was a setup, like her flopping on that girl. That was a flop. Like that was a flop. That was worse than a flop up on. That was worse than a LeBron James flop. That was worse than a Shea Gilgeous Alexander flop. Like that mug was a flop. You talking about like? It's like, come on, man.
He is no disrespect to his father. Obviously, it's not Big Tigger father. No disrespect to his father, anything like that. He riding for his mama, but it's like, bro, did she put you in on this to set bro up? Like, hey, record what's going on right here, because this is out of pocket. Now, she the one that said that. I never said that he abused me, so I'm like, bro, what is really happening? And then,
that's what's crazy too. Like, she never said that he abused her, but then at the same time, you try to. I hate those type of intellectually dishonest things where you know what you're doing, but then you try to throw stones and hide your hand. Nah, you know what you're doing. It's the same thing like with Megan and stuff. It's like she knew what she was doing when she put out that those allegations about Clay cheating or just not wanting to be monogamous, or he just didn't want to continue dating her anymore. She knew that putting that out there in the way that she did and stating it in the way that she did, that was going to end up drawing backlash on him. Bro, mugs be knowing what they doing. They know what they doing. That stuff that's wicked. That is.
Nigga came to the internet and had to step away from work.
It's not predetermined.
For as long as I've been in this industry, my focus has always been to keep the spotlight on the culture and the incredible people I get to interview. But right now, my personal life is in the public eye and has become the subject of overwhelming speculation and misinformation. Through all of this, what hurts the most is being away from my son. Nothing is more important to me than being a great father. So I've decided to step away from the mic for a while to focus on my family and give my legal team the room they need. As I previously said, I unequivocally deny every allegation, and I'm looking forward to clearing my name. Thank you so much for the love and support. Now, we'll be real right here. This video cleared Big Tigger name. He been saying it since day one. I ain't had nothing to do with this. His co-host has spoke her piece as well.
I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen.
You should get a restraining order against her.
It's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology. Out of respect for everyone involved, I've asked for grace, privacy, and restraint.
Those values remain unchanged for me. I would like to reiterate that I have never, nor will I ever, have an affair with anyone in a relationship or marriage. My mother and father, who are listening right now in Ellenwood, have been married for 42 years, and I will always value such a bond. Mom and Dad, thank you for showing me that.
Facts.
As difficult as this experience has been on myself and my reputation.
And not to my understanding, I think the co-host that said you done damaged my reputation, damaged my brand and what I built in this industry, she's supposed to be taking his wife on a lawsuit. So she just caused a bunch of capital C's right now. Controversy, chaos, confusion, conflict, and confrontation to be a part of the conversation and keep the algorithm in rotation. And we added crashing out to this situation. I cannot stand where people will use the law and weaponize the law to be a victim when it is real victims out here, bro. And what's so crazy, if anybody tell me he should have just let us see the phone instead.
Yeah, because she easily could have just gave up that dang old phone. Like, we ain't gonna act oblivious to that. Like, all of that, that's why I was trying to give grace and everything, but at the end of the day, that's why I was saying beforehand, being objective, the judge is going to say, yo, bro, you didn't have to do any of that. You didn't have to do not a thing about that. Like, why? What was the point? And then on top of this, like, all right, so what does this say? Over the past several hours, we have become aware of the significant public attention surrounding the matters involving Alicia Brown. Because there are ongoing legal proceedings, Alicia has been advised by the council. Bro, ain't nobody finna be doing all this. Nah, you already said
people will use the law and weaponize the law to be a victim when it is real victims out here, bro. And what's so crazy, if anybody tell me he should have just let us see the phone, or hey, he must have been hiding something in the phone, you in high school right now, dog. If you got an issue with that man not letting you see his phone, then it's time for you to pack up and leave. You don't go do stuff like this and then get the police involved, get me arrested, damage my brand, damage my career, tear me down as a man, because this right here stays next to my name even when I do get cleared, like he should be cleared of everything. But you done got me with a cruelty to a child endangerment charge or whatever they want to call it. Really? This is out of line. This is pathetic, bro. This is disgusting. Hey, women, take some accountability if you do stuff like this. It's women out here that's really going through stuff, no doubt about it. We ain't gonna downplay that. But this right here, bro, gotta be called out. The theatrics, the antics, and I did get my supporters. Y'all, I see some of y'all told me to go watch the other interviews. I guess like her ex explaining some stuff she done did to him in the past. I ain't even had time to go look at it because I was like, I'm gonna just wait till the facts come out. But not saying that those ain't facts, but this right here, let's wrap this up, man. Big Ticket, get back to work, and you know what you got to do. If you choose to stay with her, that means you love the problems. Tell me what y'all think, man. We got.
Shout out to bro, man. But yep, so just like they stated, she has been arrested. Man, you know those false allegations. Who knows how many times she's probably hit, pushed, etc. But no cops will call. Oh, of course. We got Big Ticker's wife, Alicia Brown, busted on kidnapping warrants. So she got busted on kidnapping? Do they got a video on this? What's going on? I wonder if they got a video on what's going on with this. Let's see. If not, then we'll just read it. Alright, so Big Ticker's estranged wife, Alicia, is now facing a whole new set of legal problems. TMZ has learned that she's been arrested in Georgia on a warrant related to kidnapping. What in the world she kidnapped? Hart County Sheriff's Office tells TMZ deputies tracked down Brown's SUV Monday night after receiving a bolo tied to outstanding kidnapping related warrants out of Maryland. All right, so hold on. What is BOLO? I know I think that's like a interstate BOLO tracking. Let's see. Be on the lookout. All right, so yep, that is one of the tracking services that I want to say that goes from, depending on what you do, in law enforcement. Yep, we got a BOLO system. All right, so authorities say Brown was arrested without incident during a felony traffic stop on intersection 85, and 2 young children inside of the vehicle were safely recovered. We're told Tigger's kids that she shares with Brown was one of the children in the car. All right. Investigators say that the Maryland warrant stemmed from the 2019 disappearance of a 10-year-old child. Brown faces a felony interference with child custody charges in Georgia, and officials say she'll be extradited to Maryland. So you got charges all the way up to Maryland? You got felonies? Oh, you going to jail? Let's go. You going to jail? Oh, Lord. Restraining order, yes. Did I hear that right? Kid Elf, be on the lookout. You going to jail. Felony? You got all the way going back from 2019 disappearance? 29. Let me explain something to y'all how serious that is. When you have somebody that's extraditing you from Georgia all the way to Maryland, oh, they want you. Oh, they want you. They want you bad. They want you bad. You hear me? Like, they want you bad because ain't no way that you about to. How far is it from Georgia to Maryland? How far is that? Georgia to Maryland. Let's say if you're doing it by car, that's 10 to 12 hours. You talking about 660 to 700 miles? They want you. 660 to 700 miles. They want you. All right, so. They say that Brown face, they extraditing. The arrest marks a stunning new development in what's already been an explosive stretch for Brown. As TMZ previously reported, Tigger was arrested last month on aggravated battery and cruelty to children charges. Ring camera footage then surfaced that appeared to show Tigger, legal name Darian Morgan, physically assaulting Brown during a confrontation. Now remember, I stated that on a general base, what could be shown from that video, they could state that still was assault and battery, even though it still was a setup, right? Brown was later granted a temporary protective order, claiming she suffered an eye injury during the incident that required stitches at a hospital. She was given temporary custody of the minor children and exclusive use of the family home. So TMZ then published additional footage earlier Tuesday that appears to show Brown and Tigger wrestling over his cell phone during another heated confrontation. Now it seems Brown's legal problems have drastically escalated. Georgia to Maryland. Oh, you in trouble. You done. You're done. Okay? And then with the co-host, let's see this too. Big Tigger's radio co-host sues his wife over cheating claims. The legal fallout from Big Tigger's domestic violence case is growing. His radio co-host, Francesca Amaker, is now suing his estranged wife, and according to court documents obtained by TMZ, Amaker filed the defamation suit against Alicia Brown, claiming that she lied about her on social media by posting the Emmy Award-winning journalist had an affair with Big Tigger and helped destroy their marriage. Amaker insists that her relationship with the radio host has always been strictly professional and claims Brown's post labeling her as a homewrecker unleashed a wave of online hate which damaged her reputation, costing her business opportunities, and forced her to hire a crisis management team. She's seeking unspecified damages, and the lawsuit comes as Big Tigger, whose legal name is Darian Morgan, who we know, continues to face domestic battery and child cruelty charges stemming from an alleged altercation in May with Brown at their Sandy Springs home. As we've previously reported, TMZ has since obtained Ring camera footage that investigators say Morgan approaching Brown from behind, grabbing her by the neck. Now, I don't know if I see it from the neck. I'll see that he's grabbing her, and struggling with her as she repeatedly yells from him to let go. It just looks like he was trying to grab the phone, but I don't know. You can say that it's debatable. Like I stated, it doesn't look good. Either way, it doesn't look good. Police allege Brown was ultimately shoved into the door, suffering a deep cut above her left eye that required medical treatment and stitches. Investigators also allege that the couple's 13-year-old son, in which, that does state that it was his son, so it was his son that was in the house, was inside and able to hear the altercation, leading to prosecutors to file a child cruelty charge. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know if the other person that was recording was the son. That could have been the other one. Morgan has denied the allegations, and Brown has been granted a temporary protective order as the criminal case moves forward. Whew. It's crazy, man. So I don't know if the restraining order is actually out of question or if that is going to be lifted based upon the other situation. I don't even know if either one of them have the kids, to be honest, because you have on one side he's charged with criminal child cruelty, on the other side she's charged with kidnapping. So the state just may hold the kids. State may just end up holding the kids. So yeah, that's a crazy situation. And then we'll also get into this as well. We'll get into this tomorrow about Marcellus Wiley. We'll get into that and also get into the responses that came about from that. It's funny because I've been seeing people talk about, I wonder if that Columbia degree helped them. There's so much shadiness and craziness going on right now, but hey man, I appreciate all y'all's actually tapped in for this live. I usually don't go live, but I wanted to do this as a, probably do this every once in a while. Probably once a week or so. But, it's been a busy day today, so I just wanted to stop in and tap in with my people, I wanted to tap in with my family, tap in with the BSA family. I appreciate y'all for all the support, all the love, all the extras that y'all been, just all the support, man. We've been slowing down a little bit from our usual views and everything as far as our numbers and all that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Because, usually we be high, usually be sometimes over 100, sometimes, usually it's at least 50, 60, 80, whatever the case, but right now, I appreciate the loyal ones that's been consistent and staying around. So I appreciate all the ones that's just been, tapping in and tuning in. I'm gonna have to recalibrate. We got to get the views up and get the family to grow even faster. But or maybe this is just that plateau period, because there's always those plateau periods. So maybe we're just going through a plateau period. Either way, it just makes me appreciate my BSA family that does stick around, because I'm able to see who's actually here. I get to see who's actually here, and I value those people. And now, boy, I don't know if it was you or if it was somebody else, but I know somebody got a birthday coming up soon. So make sure that y'all end up letting me know if y'all got a birthday coming up. I want to make sure that we do some shout outs, you know, especially on your birthday. Might end up taking a birthday shot with you feel me? Because family, we family, you know. So I want to celebrate the family. I want to make sure that y'all feel appreciated, because I appreciate y'all for real, you know. Because when it's just like, when it's 12 of us in here, or 15 of us, or 20 of us, hey, that means that y'all have been rocking with me the entire time, like the entire time since I've been streaming. So that's I appreciate those people more than having a bunch of fair weather, like, you know what I'm saying? You get what I mean? Like, it could be like 150 or 200 or whatever, but if those are like fair weather type of people, like, they here today, going tomorrow. I want the people that's actually going to want to be here, you know, and be actually around the family, and we grow the family and just build it up, you know. So we just grow it authentically. We grow it through love and appreciation towards one another. So that's the main thing that I want to be able to show as far as the message. Let me make sure that I leave with some people. Hold up. Right on. Have a good one. Big shout out, Mo. It's the summer, folks, vacating. Yup, whatnot. I'm in we feel you. Yup. I'm a Virgo, so I might be a whole while before my birthday comes. So yeah, man, shoot, my birthday, you know, I'm a May baby, so Gemini May baby, you feel me? But I know I was one of the people, I'm gonna have to go through the comment section that did say it, but you know, I know it was one of the members. I know that for sure. So I do need to go through and make sure, because I want to make sure that I comment for the members. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. It feels good to be able to just have a good community that actually love and support you. So I appreciate y'all. You know, it's your host with the most, Finding Nemo, aka you know I need more ammo, Mr. Take a Shot from Big Shot Ammunitions in the building. And I got a big surprise coming up for the family. Y'all gonna be, hey man, I can't wait to tell y'all. I can't give you too much. I can't tell you too much about it. But y'all gonna be pleasantly surprised. I'll see y'all later. See y'all tomorrow. All right. Peace and love.